The Fen Rivers Way, 50 miles from Cambridge to King's Lynn. Walking the Fen Rivers Way marked the completion of my exploration of the Cambridgeshire Fens. I thought it would be boring because it is flat all the way and involves walking for endless miles along the raised banks of the river through a vast open landscape where the horizon seemed to disappear off the edge of the planet. However, each stage had its own charm and history, and it developed into a sort of walking meditation as my feet ate up the miles. Here is a record of my journey. Here is an information board about the Fen Rivers Way. It says that the way is a long-distance path that runs for nearly 50 miles between the historic settlements of Cambridge, Ely and King's Lynn, tracing the course of rivers that drain slowly across the fens into the Wash. The journey along the way is rich in both history and wildlife. The distinctive fenland landscape has been heavily influenced by man. Its fertile agricultural land is dissected by dikes, rivers and embankments, constructed over the centuries in the struggle to reclaim the land. The area is dominated by dramatic open landscapes and vast skies, giving the fens their unique character. Within Norfolk, the Fen Rivers Way forms part of the Ouse Valley Way long-distance path. Glorious morning glory on a house in Cambridge, where the Fen Rivers Way crosses the River Cam into Chesterton. Morning glory has hallucinogenic properties, and although it has been used traditionally for medicinal purposes, it should be treated with extreme caution. Here is a splendid example of fenland place names near Upware, just before Ely. The River Great Ouse in Ely. Before the fens were drained in the 17th century, the Isle of Ely was only accessible by boat. Ely Cathedral. Located on the top of the hill which is the Isle of Ely, the cathedral dominates the skyline when approached from all directions. Blackthorn, flowering along the River Ouse just outside Littleport. The white flowering trees shown in the photo are blackthorn, which has protective magical properties and has traditionally been used as a diuretic, tonic and laxative. The fruits, called sloes, are used for making sloe gin. The Ship Inn at Brandon Creek between Littleport and Downham Market, where the Little Ouse meets the Great Ouse. Fortunately, I didn't encounter black shuck on my walk. Approaching the Denver Sluice at Downham Market. North of this point, the river is tidal. The Denver Sluice plays a vital role in the drainage and management of water levels and flood defences in the fens. View southwards along the river from the Denver Sluice. Leaving Downham Market on a beautiful sunny but wintry morning. 2 river ouzes for the effort of just one before Wigan Hall St Peter, in other words, the main river and the cut-off channel which runs side by side between Downham Market and King's Lynn. The ruined church at Wigan Hall St Peter. The church at Wigan Hall St Germans. Sculpture of a stock fish rack on the South Quay in King's Lynn. King's Lynn Minster with 1 ordinary clock and 1 tide clock. This church is named after St Margaret of Antioch, who, according to the legend, was swallowed alive by the devil in the form of a dragon. However, Her holy cross irritated the innards of the dragon and it spat her out. King's Lynn's beautiful medieval town hall. The Valiant Sailor, formerly a 14th century pub and also the former home of the artist Walt Dexter. Beautiful pargeted house in the old town part of King's Lynn. The Hanseatic warehouse in the old part of King's Lynn. Lesson learnt. No one has seen Black Shuck since 1906, so he probably presents no threat to walkers today.